What we're really supposed to say is, welcome to Just Your Average Podcast.
Welcome to Just Your Average
Chad.
Podcast.
That's Chris, Jenny, Paul.
This is Chris, Jenny, Paul.
This is a nice young man named Paul.
I'm Paul.
How you doing?
I'm a nice young man.
I'm okay.
We're not drunk enough for this.
So, do you guys go to a Christmas tree lighting at all since it's been December?
Yeah, I went
No.
to the Jamestown one.
I was gonna go to that. It looked nice, but it was way too early
Like
for
all
me.
45 residents were there.
I went to the one in Newport, and I was driving frantically looking for a parking spot. It was awful.
That sounds terrible.
And it was really funny because I had like an hour of sleep that day because I closed and then opened, and I was gonna sleep, and then my friend hit me up and was like, "Let's go to this Christmas tree lighting. It's gonna be lit, literally." So I drove over there, but as I was looping around looking for traffic, I was so tired that like certain things weren't processing in my head. And you know that part by like Broadway where it becomes like a one-way?
Oh.
Nice.
I was driving like the right direction. I stopped at the sign and then I turned left, but I went like slowly and someone honked at me. So I rolled down my window and I was like, Newport, you're going the wrong way. It's a one-way, you fucking idiot. And then like I realized as soon as I rolled my window up, oh, they're going the right way. And then I just started laughing myself, and I was like, I hope I really confused those people. I just couldn't process what was going on in my head at the time. But that was really funny. And got a burrito. It was sick. Christmas tree lighting was less than what I was expecting.
Was it like
one color?
Where'd you go to
of
Diego's?
lights.
I love Diego's.
It was pretty well. No, I didn't go there for a burrito.
Oh.
I had a bad experience there recently. Nothing to do with the staff, just with being there. But I had a burrito at Chipotle, and that was dope. It was dope. Got some guac.
You missed the lighting, huh?
Huh?
Did you miss the lighting?
No, I went to the lighting.
Would they light up a tree? They had a tree?
Yeah, they had like a tree.
It wasn't that nice of a tree, I guess.
No, it was cute. It was cool, but like the tree was not as cool as the one in Jamestown, and
So
the lights were one color. It wasn't multicolored. It wasn't vibrant. It wasn't cool.
I hope you told
See, I'm
them.
more of
Like,
a
Jamestown's better,
one-color,
fuck
like,
you.
Christmas tree.
There was a Santa Claus.
Did
It
he
was
look
a Santa
It was in
Claus.
Jamestown, too. He ended up at Cumberland Farms.
And there were old people singing Christmas songs on a stage. And I asked myself,
Do you have a holly jolly?
how did I get here?
And they were like, Jesus.
Now, did you go by yourself?
No, I went with my friend
No, you
Matt.
had a burrito.
But I may as well have gone with myself. We were two sad, almost 30-year-old guys who were single and
Looking for that
just
Christmas
questioning,
songs.
just out of recent breakups, questioning why we suck so badly at life.
Can you come to any conclusions?
Yeah, it turns out we don't. It's just everything else does suck.
Don't knock your beer on the table. Chris is giving me the
Oh,
look.
sorry. Okay.
I felt that.
This is Chad's beer, not mine. I've just been sipping out of it.
Temporarily.
So, Paul, what's your story?
What?
Well,
What's your about?
We like to get to know our guests besides Jenny.
well, my name is Paul, for one.
It's true.
Where are you
And-
from? Blank, Rhode Island?
I'm from Rhode Island.
Say it. Say it, Paul. Say it.
I moved out west to try and start a career in adult film entertainment, and that
Also known as a
failed
punk rock band.
horribly. So, I packed up my bags, headed back east. Now I work at the same health food store I worked at in my early 20s. And, it could be worse. And that's my story.
What? Where do you work?
At a place. It's no big deal. Don't worry about it. It's
It's like Taco Bell. He's like the health food place.
Yeah, it's a health food store where we sell wrapped
Dunkin'
burritos. I used to play in punk bands and stuff, and then
Do you have any fun road stories?
Yeah, so one time we stayed at a mansion in Bend, Oregon, which was really weird. And it was, like, the group were, like, not like a thing out here. There's, like, pirate punks. Yeah, get your own fucking deal.
Pirate punks?
Pirate punks. They're not pirates. They're punks.
They were all in an accident where they all lost an eye.
Yeah, sure, maybe.
No, they're pirate punks.
They are, no, they were all cool people.
So pirate punks and crust punks. Is there a big difference?
Some of them are crusties. I don't know. But
A lot of the
it's
crust
like
punks I met kind of looked like pirates.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a weird thing where it's like a punk rock hierarchy, which is sort of bizarre and contradicting. But like, they are like a close knit group, and they book all ages shows, by like whatever means. And in that area, especially in Oregon, there's the OLCC, which pretty much prevents any venue from having an all ages show. So we have like agents and stuff going to places and shut places down for not following like rigorous, stupid policies. And so when we played there, we first played a bar, and the second time we went there, we were with our friends Dave Carradine from Connecticut, Providence, and they rented out a storefront, which was really cool at the time. It was called the Black Spot Collective, and members of that group are very active. A lot of them are Antifa members, and I guess the day after we played, like some right-wing group firebombed
Jesus Christ.
outside their building. So
you're a little lucky
that
there.
place got shut down, unfortunately. But
All right.
the people that ran that place let us stay.
Paul, but you
in
gotta
their
remember,
mansion.
they're not the terrorists.
Yes.
They're not the terrorists. They're
Don't-
just
Antifa are.
they're a
Don't-
group of okay
Don't
guys.
shut your mouth.
I feel like Chris is triggered.
First of all, our
Are you
president
triggered?
said they're okay.
Oh, he's triggered.
No,
His
see,
eyes are
here's
glowing.
the problem.
Here we
No,
go.
It's because Chad's not getting his 2
Here we
minutes
go.
this episode.
Here we go.
I usually have 2 minutes of Trump bashing.
He does.
Anyways.
We have a guest today.
As in 2 hours.
An hour and 50 minutes of pure just bashing on Trump.
No one mentioned a movie.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Occasionally video
That's
games.
pure
You guys
evil.
be quiet, try to talk.
It's hard.
but anyways, you stay in this mansion.
I thought it was a storefront.
No, I mean,
full circle.
I mean
He's
the
back to the
place
mansion.
after
Oh,
after
then you
the
went to a
show.
mansion.
Jenny,
Oh,
get
okay.
I stayed in a mansion, and there was like really weird pictures of the person who I guess originally built the mansion or owned it. So this dude's grandfather, I guess, was wealthy because he patented one of the first forms of cardboard to be used commercially, which is really bizarre. But there's pictures of him and like his grandkids were babies, and like goats that have like steel plated fitted masks on.
They probably
that
had
are gold.
syphilis.
It's really
They
weird.
battle goats.
Goats with syphilis.
Battle goats.
It looks
Shittier battle toads.
it looks really
Dude, they're
weird.
probably more vicious than
That's
the
cool.
Battletoads. They can climb mountains, fucking headbutt you.
Probably.
Let's make battle goats.
Battle goat simulator.
Anyways, it looked very bizarre. It looked like a cult hideout. So that was really it. But
Did you ever join a cult?
I don't know. It depends what the perks are.
Like Alison Sweeney.
Well, the perks be like you work probably 15 hours a day. You get promised
Can't even work
eternal.
8.
You get promised eternal happiness, though.
15 hours a day. Does he know
You
how
work
long
your
a
ass
day is?
off,
Do you know how
and
long
there's
a
a
day-
chance you might be able to kill yourself for your god.
Wow, it sounds like Scientology.
As long as it's like some sort of
Don't get us on a
Kool-Aid.
Scientology list. I'll come
Did you
after
say
it.
as long as there's some sort of Kool-Aid?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but no, it's not Kool-Aid. It's fucking what's it called?
Bug
Okay.
juice.
Hey.
if it's fucking, that would be cool.
Tang.
I'd be so down if it was fucking.
Fucking
No,
Kool-Aid.
It wasn't Kool-Aid. It was Flavor Aid. Okay.
If it was fucking and Kool-Aid, I would be set on.
They'd
for
be
that
like, you
cult.
get to fuck and we
if
give
you
you
get some
fruit to
Flavor Aid and be like,
Get
just
a
some good
snack.
Flavor Aid, but you
Sticking
might
Kool-Aid
die.
and then have sex.
Inspiring, truly.
He screams, "Oh yeah!"
What if they spike the
entire time.
Kool-Aid?
With sex?
What kind of
With
cold
ADD
is this?
medication.
What kind of high fruit?
I don't
juice,
know. Religions
corn
are
syrup,
weird.
toast?
Like, what are your thoughts on actual religion?
No, Chad. See, you're blurring the lines here because religion's something that people follow religiously, whereas a cult is only crazy
literally,
people.
It's 2 weeks till
Well,
Christmas.
well,
Let's
cults-
talk about religion.
Cults do
Just
branch
your
out.
average podcast.
No, like, is it okay to be an atheist?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like,
for
are you
sure.
all atheist?
I don't give a fuck.
Is being an atheist better than being like,
A piece of shit.
you know, I don't know.
I believe in
Someone
Andrew
who-
WK. And that's
Just
about
gonna party
it.
hard.
Yeah. Keep it
I'm
positive.
so mad I didn't go to that show when he came to the fucking.
Oh, dude, I saw him in
ASU20.
Portland. It was magnificent.
Did you go to Portland, Oregon? I
Yeah.
could so see you there.
He didn't.
Yeah,
like
you
it.
can too. Do you ever see Portlandia? It's like my
Of
favorite
course.
show. It's like my favorite
I was like,
show.
I fucking hate you.
It's like my favorite show.
No, you ever see Family Guy?
A lot of people don't know about Portlandia. Look it up, Portlandia.
All right,
The Dream of the 90s is alive
let's
in
get
Portland.
into the real conversation here.
Don't
That wasn't a real
I tried to
conversation.
segue into, but
Bird
you
on
guys
it.
fucked it up.
You expect so much.
Now,
You guys
do you,
sound slow.
any of you have any thought of how we got here?
Vagina.
Like,
I
honestly,
drove.
being in
Sex.
No, this is why I think being an atheist is kind of stupid.
Oh my god.
Because there is some reason how we got here.
No, there isn't.
Well, how'd we get here?
Can we play the MSI song right now? I love my mommy because she fucked my dad. Because that's like how
hell's
we
that?
are.
That would be
MSI.
fire.
I'm your problem now. Can you play that? With
I
I
don't want
came
anything.
here from my father's
Seed.
testicles.
Like,
Right,
do you
well-
guys believe of the Big Bang and all that
Yes.
shit?
Yeah,
It's a good
How
show.
did
between my mother
How
and
did
father.
the Big Bang
That's how I
get
got
there?
here.
What?
I'm playing devil's advocate here. How did the Big Bang get here?
you guys stop sleeping.
I'm pretending like I'm the Christian,
Oh,
being
sorry.
like,
Just
hey.
stop.
Okay,
I
here's.
don't know if that's devil's advocate. I'm just.
I mean, technically, if you want to put it that way, it was just a giant, supermassive energy all condensed into one tiny space
well, how'd
that
that
was then
super energy get there?
Yeah.
a supermassive black hole that continues to create the ever
How'd that
expanding
black
universe.
hole get there?
Chad,
I'm
it's-
being every fucking
it's-
Christian out there.
It's cyclical.
You know what happened? God created that big black hole.
Okay,
Created
hey,
Big Bang.
guess what? Go read the Bible.
You
It
know
says he
what
made
happened?
Earth in 7 days, so there's an issue with that
Yeah,
story.
the Big Bang happened. You know what happened? Eve's vagina blew up.
And on the
Please.
seventh
That's
day,
called a period.
Then they just kept having sex with
Holy
their
shit.
children and populated the earth.
It's literally just a story for a period. That's what the 7 days are. On the 7th day, he rested.
Oh my god.
Then God was like, maybe I should change this.
I mean, back then, land was distributed by religion. People would come in and take over certain lands and destroy everything else. And so when Christianity came, actually a lot of people were like, whoa, that's weird, because they worshiped someone. They killed someone and tortured them, apparently, and then they ate his body and blood. So a lot of people were freaked out about Christianity at
Yeah.
first, Catholicism, whereas other religions, they were a little more like, it's okay. But then that came in the Crusades, and, you know...
So the Jews killed Jesus, even though Jesus was a Jew, and now the Catholics pray about Jesus, and Jesus is a Jew. So how does that all make sense, really?
Well, the Romans.
Well,
Didn't
the
Romans
Jews
kill?
believed that Jesus
It's a
was a
whole
real
story.
person. They
Yes.
just believed he was a prophet, but not the son of God.
Yeah, they didn't believe he was the son of God. That was it. But I mean,
They still believe in his story.
I wasn't-
Christianity is the
Indoctrinated
only
into your cult.
concrete idea of a
I went to a
human
Catholic school
God,
for, like,
whereas like Islam and
8
Judaism
years, so
doesn't
kinda,
have.
like,
Well,
thrown
it's
into
true.
that
They don't.
garbage.
That's why in their arts and their temples, they don't picture like a concrete
Well,
picture.
but don't
Buddha, I
penises
would
look
say
pretty weird?
Buddhism. Buddha is like a concrete version of a human god.
Yeah, I mean,
not
Hinduism-
so much of a god, but a Christ figure.
But there's like more than just.
He's more of less like an enlightened person. He found out how to be
He's just like, go
what
with the flow,
humans
dude.
should be able to be, like the enlightened embodiment of what a human being.
Yeah,
but
that's
that's
almost
more-
the same concept of Christ.
I mean, technically, you could say Bruce Lee found out how to be enlightened too.
It's yeah.
So
He
did
found
his son.
out. No, seriously, he found out how to use his kinetic energy into how to control his body.
Okay,
But I
Google.
feel like Buddhism wants you to
I'm
focus more on
serious.
like inner peace and like how your environment doesn't have to be permanent. Where Christianity is like everything is like has to
Gay people are evil and don't wear
Yeah, it's
clothes
very,
that are
very,
made of two
like-
different fabrics.
No, the problem with that is a lot of people
That's
take
me
the
being
Old
an asshole.
Testament way too seriously.
Well, I think both testaments are. I mean, I'm gonna be honest here. I don't want to offend anyone, but I
I don't think you're gonna offend our audience.
You're just gonna offend Chad.
do not
No.
accept Christianity in the least bit, along
Well,
with any other religion.
The Old Testament, I feel, is just very angry and violent.
Real
Well, yeah,
religious real
it was.
quick.
I mean, but that's the thing,
How did
and
we
that's
get
the other
here?
thing about
Right,
Christianity.
what's
that-
happening?
It's like I'm gonna tempt you, be like, "Hey,
I like
kill
how
your
that was
son,"
the original question.
and then
Just
God's like,
had
"Whoa,
to-
whoa, you're
I
actually
thought
gonna
we were
kill your
talking about
son?
like
Okay, it's
like
okay."
buttholes at one point.
Yeah,
no?
the Old,
think
the Old
we were.
Testament, I think, is
We're talking
more
about, like,
brutally
cults.
honest
We go
as
back
to
to
what
that.
the people in power wanted to achieve. But I think that, like, both Testaments are... I mean, you have a book that's rewritten. That was written 500 years, supposedly, after your
And
figure's
it's
death.
just a big telephone game. You know what I mean?
It's also
It's
a lot
just-
of old white dudes who are like,
No, but
"Yo,
honestly,
this is
They
the
want-
I
right."
honestly feel
they
like the
want
New
people to
Testament
fear
should be
them.
taken
They
as a way to
fear
live
it.
your life, not to be taken logically.
As a guide, certainly. I mean, in certain aspects of it, like I don't agree with a lot of it, but like I feel like if you want to live your life, you'll live your life, whatever. If you want to follow some sort of religion or practice, that's
I-
great as long as it's not hateful.
I
or
just
doesn't
don't feel
oppress
like you
anyone.
should have to go to a building every week.
Well, I mean, it
give
was
them
all
money.
about
Right.
pilgrimage.
And
It was
to
all about
eat a
relics, and that's how they
cracker.
made money. That's how they got people to their cities. That's how they
Yeah,
got
that's how cults
currencies.
work.
Because
Christianity is
they,
the biggest cult out there.
yeah, because
Well,
You
yeah.
go to this
Yeah.
building every week, you eat a cracker, you drink some fucking fruit punch.
like the architecture literally reflects like how they could get more people in to make money.
And you know what the biggest cult thing is? You fucking donate money every week.
And
Like-
they don't pay taxes
like
on
the,
their
like
land.
like one of the relics is like, oh, this is a piece of the cross. But like if you took all the pieces of the cross in relics, there'd be like 130 crosses.
Pretty much.
Like it's a little faulty in ways.
So penises are pretty ugly, right?
Yeah,
So, I mean,
I mean, have you ever seen an uncircumcised dick?
It's pretty
I mean, the
nasty.
doctor's kind of fucked
Looks
up
like
with me, so
the
it's like half and half.
End of a sweet potato.
Yeah. It's
I
like,
saw a video earlier and it said that.
That's kind of accurate. I mean,
How did we get here? Wasn't that
that's
your
what,
original
that's,
question,
what we're, that's
Chad?
what we're trying to answer.
People like people wait,
Every
but
time
seriously-
Chad tries to have a serious
But
conversation.
seriously, well, okay, but besides
like a
religion,
serious
besides
conversation.
religion, people are like, oh, people shouldn't circumcise
You
penises.
did it, not me.
Oh, it's bad. Why not circumcise the fucking dicks? Come on, like.
Can I have that pineapple
It's
beer?
fine. Don't you want?
I,
do you want? Like, if you have a
thank you.
son and you're like, oh, you're gonna circumcise, don't you want your sons to get dicks?
All right,
Like,
so
I honestly don't have like any actual opinion on that.
They're
First
gonna
of all,
say
if you're
actual
not
penis.
circumcised, there's going to be some mold growing up in there if you don't clean it
So hold
properly.
on. Are you circumcised?
Well, yeah.
Are you circumcised?
Yeah.
All right.
oh, you
So,
didn't ask me.
But the thing is,
are
like,
you
are
circumcised?
you
Yes.
circumcised? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Criticized.
Well, the thing is with
Wait,
like
no, I'm not.
that is like I don't care enough of it as an issue. If you think about it in one way, it is kind of fucked up that it's a religious practice and you do cut off just foreskin, which is essentially part
Right
of
now
the
it's just hygiene.
anatomy.
More so, it's hygiene.
But also, well, yeah, but that's been debunked.
Yeah.
no.
That's been debunked.
As long as you peel
It's like
that
having
shit
a
back.
fupa.
Have you ever
no,
seen
it's
an
been
uncircumcised
debunked.
dick? And have
We
you got
don't.
real
the-
close?
back in those days, they
Jenny,
used to
would you like to
advocate-
give some personal experiences on it?
Circumcise your children if you love them.
Who gives a fuck? The doctor's fucked up on my dick, so there's your story for the day. Congratulations.
I mean, I
You now
think
know
it-
more
And the
about me.
picture's going to show up right here.
So don't get me wrong. I think
Picture of
like
Chad.
I think like I'm not shaming
Chad's
anyone who
head.
hasn't been, but I'm like stoked to be a part of like Team Cut. But like it
You know what's funny, though?
No.
If you time travel and go
almost
back
spit
in
all over
doesn't
that
really
stuff.
matter.
and if you get caught up in these people, like, say the Nazis,
Caught
you get caught up in the Nazis and they strip you naked and they see you're circumcised, they're going to be like,
How
you
the
must
fuck
be a
did we end up
Jew, you're
to Nazis?
circumcised.
Really? Well, I mean, I wouldn't want to go back to that time period.
Yeah,
Oh.
definitely not.
I would completely avoid.
Well, what if you're
being
trying to, like,
in that
Yeah, but what if
situation?
you're trying to kill
Anyway.
Hitler, but you get caught, and they're like, "You're a Jew. You're circumcised." And I'm like, "No, sir. I'm Italian. We helped you."
Or in Christianity, they'd be
No,
like,
a lot
hey,
of
you lived a
Italians
great
were
fair
Jews.
life, but you snipped, so go
Get
back
fucked.
down.
How fucked up is that, though? You know.
Wanna know what else is fucked up? Everything
dick.
that alright, look, shut your mouth. Everything that has to do with any form of religion, because it's all just a crazy cult that just tries to trap you into something and believing
Some
in
sort of belief
nonsense.
system. Yeah, it is. It is
Yeah.
all fucked up. Just like
Trump,
yep.
you got 2 minutes, Chad. Don't fuck it up.
Well, first of all, we're getting closer to him being indicted. I'm fucking praying
He's not
after
gonna
his
get
presidency.
indicted, dude.
After his presidency,
No,
because
I used to-
Right now, they're in the situation where it's hard to indict a sitting president. So after he is president, this is when all the shit's just going to be up his ass. So I guarantee you, he's going to be like, "Let me be a president for the third term." Blah blah blah. We need to make America
better
great.
I don't think
And
he's
all
gonna
people are going to be like, "Yes."
I don't think he's gonna get the second term anyways.
I hope not. I hope he
He's
fucking
gonna-
dies.
no,
Oh
he's
my
gonna
god,
get-
me too.
I guarantee
he's
you, he's going to
president.
get the second term.
What?
No, do
why
you
the
wanna
fuck
know
would
why?
you say that? I want Bernie.
Do you want to know why? Because if you look
No,
at
Bernie
everything
Sanders
that's
can
gone
suck
on
a
so far, his approval rating is fairly low, and it's still dropping.
It doesn't matter. He's going to become
Bernie
president
Sanders
again.
can suck a dick.
He's too old. And he's too
Dude,
crazy. He
are
would have
you
destroyed
fucking-
us.
He has
That's
been
me.
involved in like every social movement that has been positive and amazing, and he's like cared so much and put his life into politics. And you're like, he can suck a dick.
And I
He
just
probably suck a
triggered
mean
Jenny.
dick, better dick than you.
Dude,
He's so polite. He probably sucked Chris's fucked up dick.
Oh,
Nice.
You
You
said
said it.
bash on. I know I said it, but
brought
don't
it
bash
up.
on me.
Jenny, he's so polite. He'd probably tickle the asshole too. You know.
That's just yeah, that's polite. That's polite. It's just very nice.
No, it's
Just very nice.
No,
You
Bernie
agreed
Sanders
to
is
be
too old
on
and too
this.
crazy to be president.
Too
No.
crazy. He's not too crazy. He's
Andrew
just like a
Garfield
regular
was our
You know who we
president.
need to be president? Ron Perlman.
Please don't.
Dude,
Shut
I
your
love
mouth.
Bernie. I fucking love Bernie.
I wish Bernie Sanders was president, but unfortunately,
Yeah, marijuana would have been a thing.
well, also education and just a better society.
Holy shit! Can we talk about our the person who's running education?
Oh my god.
Holy fuck! That woman is so out of touch. It doesn't make any sense.
Elizabeth
I don't know her
Person.
name.
No one in that administration is. Yeah,
90% of the administration. Also,
everyone in that.
so that
administration.
romaine recall is because our lovely president decided to roll back most of the plans that involve farmers checking their water for anything that has to deal with E. coli. And, well, yeah, that's why you got sick. Thank you, Mr. Trump.
4 dead.
4 dead. Weed 0. Romaine lettuce.
I'm pretty sure
Killer.
somebody's died of
The
weed.
devil's lettuce
Lettuce
hasn't
has
killed
killed
anyone.
more than weed.
Roman lettuce. Holy Roman lettuce.
It's like Greek fire.
romaine.
Naturalistic. It's pristine.
Yeah.
Jenny, you're on pristine.
I don't know what that means, but... all I
What
can
the
think
fuck just happened in between the beginning of this episode and now? Like, I feel like we've been through a roller coaster of emotions.
You like
Yeah,
that
I would like to go
Predator
back to
bottle
the
opener?
moans. To the moan zones.
Yeah, hey, go watch our Smash Bros. Let's Play, because goddamn, that was good.
And I beat Chris.
You know what?
And then I beat all of you.
You
And
know what
then I
happened
beat
this
Chris.
week that blew my
And he
mind?
died because I beat him.
Guess where I went and got a Whopper
gonna
for
hit me.
a penny.
What?
The dumpster.
The
Your
Red
asshole.
Lobster.
Did you hear about
Red
Burger-
Lobster.
Did you hear about? I wish I got a Whopper from Red Lobster.
Oh, yeah. Red
Yeah.
Lobster.
Red Lobster.
Rock Lobster.
Did you hear about Burger King doing this? You can get if you go to a McDonald's and you sit in their parking lot,
Burger King
hit
Sanders.
the app, it picks up your location, and it's like go to Burger King and you can get your Whopper for a penny.
All right, so Chad's
What?
drunk, so I have to explain
I
it.
did
Hold
it.
on a second. If
I
you
explained
get,
it.
If I had a
Perfectly
penny
fine.
for every time Chad ate a Whopper,
You have like
For a
5
penny.
pennies.
I would have
So-
like a couple pennies.
And that's-
you have
Rules.
to download the
Egg
app,
rolls.
get 600 feet within a McDonald's.
400.
No, 600.
Is this still a thing?
Yeah, if you then open
I'll be
the
right back.
app.
Till December.
No, sit the fuck
Till
down.
January. I don't know. Till something.
You open the app, it checks your location. You can then get an hour to drive to a Burger King. You use
It's like a quest.
yeah, you use
Yo,
the
you
online
download
system.
that shit.
Do you know how long it
and
took
then
them
you
to
open
track
that
my
shit.
notification?
And then
track
you
my
order that
location?
shit.
It took me 20 seconds. I bought a burger for one of the kids
Dude, I was,
that was at work.
I was like driving around the McDonald's being like, just fucking
Sure, I
pick
do
up
that all the
Why
time.
do you not just park, you dumbass?
I did!
It's
All right,
hard
well, you
for
suck.
him. It's just
It's
hard,
hard for men
him.
to park.
I don't think it's hard anymore. He already has a child.
Hard for him. That was hard for him.
It wasn't. I wasn't supposed to.
It wasn't that hard. Surprise,
I honestly
baby!
thought it was a
Hey, you
flop.
can't have kids? Oh, hey, surprise!
No, you can't watch Ant-Man.
Then this pops up.
He gets
Picture
triggered.
Riley.
Dude,
Oh, I thought you were just
wish
like
this
pointing at him.
popped
It's
up.
like
Oh, that's my
Follow
child.
on your phone.
you have to send me a
We used
picture
to
of
share a
Riley.
bed.
now.
shared a bed with a lot of guys.
I remember one time
Don't worry, I'll be the next
Paul
one.
was crashing into my house and my mom walked in the room and Paul was spooning me. And she thought I was gay.
Yeah, that happened.
And I had to be like, Mom, I assure you I'm not gay. Paul was just getting
Not yet.
excited.
It just
He had a
felt
good-
right, Mom.
He had a
Just
good
felt
dream
right.
and he felt my breast and
I remember this time we hung out, we were watching Pulp Fiction, and one
Oh,
of
it's
our
such a good
younger
movie.
friends was jacking off Pulp Fiction.
what happened?
Nothing.
Was that Beachy?
He goes, nothing.
Remember how we ruined him?
I'm gonna isolate his audio
I
so you
feel
can hear
really
that
bad.
real well.
Yeah. Anyways.
Remember when you hung out with that guy and you shit on his kitchen floor?
So- when did you go vegan and why?
When I was like 18.
I got pee.
You bitch!
I told the story.
Don't trip over everything. I'll kill you.
When I was like 18, I just used to go to like punk shows and stuff when I was younger. We used to go to some shows together and shit. And a lot of the local bands were like really politically active, like left-wing leaning bands that would have like flyers on animal rights and speak about things like that. I never really thought about it too much. I did off and on when I was a kid. I was vegetarian from 16 and on, or 15 and on. And then that just felt like the next step to go. And to this day, I've still been that.
I can applaud you for that.
Hell yeah.
So, if you haven't watched any of the episodes, I'm kind of like the open guy who's like, if you're gonna be vegan, don't eat like the shitty, like fake chicken product or beef product because
Totally. That's like something that like I did when I first got into it when I was a kid, just because I didn't know how to cook or I didn't care about
What's
nutrition.
wrong with it?
It's
Bad.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's just like eating a lot of imitation meat, you know, and everything. It seems like it's kind
Preservatives
of
and stuff.
Yeah.
counterintuitive.
Yeah, and like that's my view on it.
I mean, I do occasionally eat like fake meat stuff, but like for the most part, it's just
Veggies.
veggies and fruits and
Chris
like
is a strong
grains.
believer in the fake meat.
I can support. Like, that's probably one of the best explanations I've heard for it. And it's like, so girlfriend went vegan for a while. I joined her because I was like, I have to support you because, you know.
Yeah, I know many people who
Yeah.
went through that situation.
So
I tried
like,
for
we
20
were
months.
vegan for almost a month, and it was cool. Like, I know how to cook, so I was pretty much fine with it. But it was like she bought like the shitty fake chicken Boca burgers, and I looked at her. It's like, why are you doing this? And she's like, because I want it. And I'm like, then just eat chicken at that point.
Yeah, I feel like some people have like they want to take the plunge, but they have like that like addiction because it's kind of like it's like an old like habit or like something that's like of nostalgia, you know?
Yeah.
Or maybe like, you know, it's like yeah, something like that. So I feel like people when they first dive into it, when they give it a shot, they do a lot of that. They do a lot of like fake meats and stuff like that. Boca burgers. If you're broke and you're trying to like, you know, have something remotely okay, then that's like, I understand. I've been there.
I feel like people think they have to have meat with every meal. Like, I feel like that's like a cultural norm, like, but you really don't. And I feel like the less like meat you have, I feel like the more like I tried to like, I didn't go vegan or anything, but like I tried to like stay away from meat a little bit, and like the more you do it, like it's like kind of normal not to, you don't crave it as much. You just kind of just like
I'm
you
honestly
really need
just
it.
a fat piece of shit. I like,
Yeah.
I like food too much.
Yep.
I do too. Believe me, I've traveled across the country eating food.
So that's
And,
the reason.
lucky man.
I continue to eat food to this day.
And I like Taco Bell too much.
I don't like taco. So I stay away
I
from
can
like,
do Chipotle more than Taco Bell.
if you like Chipotle, I'd suggest trying Moe's.
Moe's.
Because
I
like,
haven't been to Moe's, but there's
I'm
that new
trying
place
California
next to Trader
Taco.
Joe's. It's called like it starts
Right
with a
next to
Z.
my
Is it like Zambra or something?
isn't it? It's on Route 2 in Warwick, right?
Yeah, Zambras.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like.
Zambras.
It's pretty okay. You
It
can get
is?
small burritos for like $5, and it's like kind of packed.
Yeah.
Two of those.
I'd say try the Moe's, not the one in Warwick, but the one in Seekonk, because holy shit, you get like a bag of chips and everything. It's the same price as Moe's, but it's
Damn.
just as good.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing I miss about the West Coast is West Coast Mexican food is amazing.
It's significantly better than here, isn't it?
And it's so much better. And then the East Coast game for pizza definitely takes the cake. But yeah.
You're gonna have to be on our episode of Just Your Average Taste Test Pizza.
We'll make a
I'll
vegan
have to,
pizza for you.
I'll
Yeah.
have to be.
We could taste test a vegan pizza.
Yeah.
Speaking of pizza, I made some life-altering decisions.
Can't mention the name of the place, but
I quit.
Did you?
yeah,
I
2
did
week.
it.
Holy shit.
I didn't speak, so we didn't have to bleep it.
No,
I'm
but
so
I'll
proud
black
of
by your
you.
mouth with the Pornhub logo.
That place.
Still trying to get that sponsor. Yeah.
Sponsors
I
Pornhub.
quit my job of 6 years to start up a pizza place with my cousin.
Really?
So wait, is it the
That's pretty
other
cool.
nondescript New England pizza joint?
But yeah, I'm nervous because we're actually trying to do like all grass-fed food. All the vegetables are like
Grass-fed pizza.
It's the best feeling.
All the meat is grass-fed. All that
Grass-fed
stuff.
cheese.
It's all
Grass-fed
natural.
meatballs.
All the vegetables are
I mean,
trying to be Rhode Island fresh and
technically.
all that stuff.
Oh, that's gonna be cool.
So it's gonna be like we're gonna try to keep the prices of them, but
Reasonable.
we're gonna have like kind of more expensive steak sandwiches. We're gonna have like better quality wings and all that
Of
stuff.
course.
Sounds
And eventually, I'm hoping that we make it our own shit. But
For now.
yeah,
All right.
it's good. I'm nervous as fuck, but I'm leaving a good foot in the door with my old company.
Sounds awesome.
That's,
Yeah,
yeah,
So
that's cool.
if I fail, I can be like, please give me my
Can I
job
yeah,
I
at least
do.
you,
Take it back.
at least you tried. You failed
Yeah.
doing what you love. This
I'm gonna be
being chained to
serving-
a corporate
back.
pizzeria.
I'm trying to get a liquor license too.
Wait,
You-
for the place?
Yeah, he wanted to do BYOB, but I don't trust that. You can't control the amount of
Yeah.
alcohol being funneled in, and just
So-
the age thing. It's just too much. So we're gonna try to get a bottle liquor license. No draft beer, just bottles. You make more money off.
What if you did a
bottles.
BYOG? Bring your own grinders.
Holy shit! He
I actually
Yeah,
joked
we can
about.
have
I actually
food
joked about that. If we're actually a cannabis pizza
Like,
shop.
if business goes under, can you just show up there with grinders and just hang out?
Everyone's got Subways, just like
Can I have a blunt? No, imagine being the
So
first
funny.
cannabis pizza shop in Rhode Island.
Bring
We'd
your
make
own
millions.
pizza.
Oh, yeah.
okay. Hey, guess what? Cannabis is not legal in Rhode Island though, so we do not endorse that.
But you guys can do that
why
prior
I'm
to the
smoking this
legalization.
blunt right here.
Get shut down.
Just his pizza.
There was in Providence in the heyday back in like
Gotta bleep
2000. They got shut down because for like a year they illegally just operated by selling weed.
What?
Yeah, so I think that's pretty awesome. You guys can do like the same thing with.
Bleep that too.
No, the guy that owned it before we got it.
It would
Did
stay
that.
afloat.
Jesus Christ.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well,
If you need any help,
Want to deliver?
no, but I could like sponsor or dress up in a big like slice of pizza suit.
yeah. Do you
That
have a
exists, that'd be
position
great.
open for an executive pizza suit guy? Arm
Executive
labor
pizza
dude.
bitch.
I'll be a pepperoni slice.
You guys should like,
You have to push that
Spread
really
your wings
hard.
and fly with it.
yeah.
Just really push it on.
You're gonna have to push that super hard, especially in that part of the town, because it's.
Well, that's why I'm hoping to get that closed down pizza place's business.
What place?
Well, I mean, the one that.
Oh.
But I mean,
Wait, that they're closing down?
they already did. Yeah, the one on Reservoir and Park.
And everybody knows me in that area anyway.
So hold
You're
on.
famous.
Whereabouts are you?
Everywhere I go, people know I'm the guy with the sock, and I'm hanging out.
Right past that good pizza place.
Which one?
Pepperoni feeling lonely.
Right past Stadium Bar.
Oh, so
And
you
you have,
have up Park?
You have McKinley. No, what's that place called? Marquette's. It's right after Marquette's.
Oh, Marquette's is so
And
good.
the plaza to the
Never
left.
been there.
Dude, you're gonna have a hard
Sweet
time
baby
if you.
Jesus, take the wheel.
I don't
It's
think
so
you'll have a
good.
hard time, but like if you're around all those like.
I don't know.
Dude, it's pizza. Everyone loves pizza. Just put a big sign out like "Za."
It's like come get your Zon drink.
That's why we're
Chips
gonna
is
have the
on.
good top, like the natural toppings, but cheap prices.
Why
I'm
don't you
just-
sell beer? I don't understand.
I'm just
We're
saying.
selling beer.
Oh, okay.
I miss the one that was in my town because holy shit, where the pizza's good.
Dude, I actually like that brand
Yeah.
a lot. Like me and Pat get them whenever we're poor. I want some Zaz.
You mean all the time? Because I'm definitely in that boat too, dude.
Yeah.
I'm poor as
Have you
shit.
guys ever thought about making like a pizza sandwich?
That's called a calzone.
Ooh.
Different.
It's different.
It's
Two
different
slices of
because-
pizza.
Yeah.
No, it's different.
No, that
Pizza,
other place
grilled
does that. The
cheese.
pizza place that's
What
in
if
the
you
mall.
did make 2 like full pizza
Which
pies
one?
and then just
Which
stack
mall?
one on top of the other? And just...
I
The one that used
I
to be in
just
the
can't
Lower
Literally
remember
just a
where.
calzone,
It's
but-
everywhere.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
They
Never
made a
mind.
pizza sandwich like that.
That's weird.
It was good. It was so unnecessary. It's like grabbing 2 pizza slices.
Still,
Well-
that's fucking awesome. I'd be
Yeah.
happy.
Certainly hope
Things
the
go
pizzas
well.
don't end up pieces of shit. You know? But
That's good.
Wait, why are you guys
hey man, you
laughing?
got to leave that pizza disgrace and go to a pizza place. You know?
Yeah.
So I think you're making a positive decision. That's pretty cool.
Physically
It's
hurting me.
so punny.
Hopefully
Physically
the
hurts.
huh?
I said your puns like physically hurt me.
My what?
Your puns
Oh,
are physically painful.
oh, thank you,
Yes. Continue.
thank you.
Have you guys ever eaten
That
shit
puns
trying
are
to
my
push a
specialty.
house?
What?
Have you guys ever eaten shit trying to push a car, not a house?
No.
Yeah, that was a fun story.
Are you talking about selling weed?
Yeah. No.
I'm just talking about pushing.
Pushing the poop.
So it's like a code word for when you go to jail. You have to like sell
think it's a
drugs. You gotta push the poop out.
For one cigarette.
Things just going horribly.
I
There's
miss-
puns, terrible segues.
It's gonna be one of the
everything's
worst
shitty.
podcasts ever.
Have you seen all of our other episodes?
No,
Dude, come on. You have no idea what you're missing. It's all shit.
dude. All right,
Just average.
I gotta see it. Can we? What if we did an episode where we watched your previous podcast?
Oh, no! We should do that for episode 30. What's the first episode? Or no, episode 35. We can't do 30. 'cause I think
How
this
are
is
we
like
not
29.
at 30 yet? Oh, okay.
This is 29.
We're almost at a year of filming.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's AIDS.
I got the
crazy.
notification on Facebook, right?
It's because I have a shitty upload ability and can't do my job correctly. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, let's blame Chris. It's
Well,
just
you
easier.
You can blame
we should
Chris.
definitely do a listen through on the first episode and just laugh at it.
No, we can watch the first episode. That
Well,
one
we
actually
can't
got
watch it. We
recorded.
have to listen to it.
No, we can put it in the corner.
It was all audio.
No, that was episode 2 and 3. Episode 1 I actually managed to capture.
Yeah, for like 5 minutes.
Shut the fuck up.
What if you guys Never mind.
I mean, I think Paul's idea would work.
You know what's really funny that I was thinking about?
My face.
I don't know, something. A question I have for you guys.
Furries.
For the three of you.
What?
First of all,
Hold on.
furries.
Shut your mouth. What? What did you say?
Oh, I just said furries. I just think that's funny. You say, I don't know.
Can we get in a serious conversation? Why are
No.
furries a thing?
Why not?
I
don't know, man. Some people just...
Some people want to fuck dogs, and
I
B
don't
dogs will
get
get
it,
fucked.
though. Like,
No, that's bestiality. I'm
People
sorry.
in dog suits.
They want to fuck each other in dog suits.
Have you ever watched, like,
Bob's
Bambi
Burgers.
and thought to yourself, like,
No.
man, if that
No.
deer was in a...
God, no.
If that deer was a person in a suit, I would fuck the shit out of it.
What is that?
I haven't, but
No,
certain
what's
people
that
have.
fucking cartoon? The one that all the furries are after?
Oh, the
My Little Pony?
My Little Pony.
Bronies.
Yeah. The
That's
bronies.
kind of weird. Bronies are weird.
Like,
Almost sounds like a pizza topping. Bronies.
Bronies.
Gotta get a pile of
Hey, bro,
bronies.
You
get
should
some
make a brony
extra
calzone.
bronies.
Papa bronies.
Yeah.
God, I don't know if I have to bleep that or not.
Pepperonis.
Papa
Papa
bronies.
Bronies. It's his
Papa
Papa, so it's
Gionis.
like,
Now I gotta bleep that, you bitch.
Daddy,
So many
Daddy
bleeps.
Bronies.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Some people are into that. I don't know.
Like, I
I had a-
understand cosplay and all that, but when you get to the point where you're just like, I'm going to make a little slit for my penis, and you're going to make a little slit for your vagina, and we're going to have a big fucking fluffy orgy.
Well, dude, I don't know. Some people like fleshlights. It's like...
Yeah, but flashlights is more of a normal.
That's a fake
This
vagina.
guy likes fleshlights.
Look, his hand doesn't count.
I don't know. Some people are into that. Some people are into, like, I don't know, weird shit. Like, it's cool. It's whatever. As long as
There
it's
are
not
people
too
who are
weird.
into
I don't know.
cake farts.
That's
I got-
Cake farts.
I got
That
lost
video
in
is
that hole
fucked.
for a day.
Cake-
I'm just going to watch one more.
No, you,
There's more than one?
so like I started
Shit.
on YouTube. That's a fucking great story. I started on YouTube just like on the dark side of it, going down that big rabbit hole, and then ended up on Pornhub looking at cake farts for whatever reason.
We want to order a box
That's-
from the dark web.
Yeah,
I wanna
that's
do
the
that
next-
episode.
That's
I
one of
wanna-
our episodes.
you know, I'm really into watching, like, other people have sex in video online
In a video form.
as I'm
or-
not having sex.
Oh, we didn't talk about Pornhub yet. We always
Oh,
do.
yeah, it's called porn.
We always
Sorry.
talk about porn.
So you,
Every
so you
episode.
watch videos.
yes, porn,
Wait,
right.
hold on. So you watch videos online. Two total strangers. Never met them before, right?
Usually,
Swear to God,
that's how
never
it
met
works.
them.
Swear to
They're
God.
having sex. Don't know what's going on.
So-
Hey, look, there's
I'm over
Paul.
here
He's
with
boning that
So a lot of
hot
times they walk into a room and you're like, "What's they up to?" Then you're like, "Oh, she's grabbing his penis."
Hey, look, that pizza.
I
Or,
like
delivering the
or
food.
Paul's
start
world,
out that way, like
Hey,
porno film
he's
starts out
that way.
grabbing the other guy's penis.
I don't know what porn chat's watching.
Just, like,
but
imagine-
He just said the guy's grabbing the other guy's.
Why is that
Imagine-
girl picking up a dildo and fucking him in the butt? Mom, please don't watch this.
Imagine like a
is
porn
Chad
setup
watching?
where literally it just goes word for word paraphrase what he's saying, and it's just like, "Oh, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Just chilling with
My
my
dick's
dick
up."
out."
Nice ass you got there. Mind if I help you with it?
Hey, you have a nice body. May I do things
You can
to
see
it
the
that
script
may
just off
seem
screen.
that may
Suck
seem
my dick.
inappropriate to
Okay.
Christians and other religious.
Yeah, yeah, I wasn't. I don't think I like was.
I love how awkward
there.
he is.
I did do. I did
Remember
do
when?
that,
Remember
but, like-
when fucking James's brother tried doing it outside the living room,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
he was
Well, we all
like, Dave
did.
was like, "It's a circus."
Yeah.
Hey, miss, I have this pizza here for you. How are you gonna pay for it? It has extra sausage.
Would you like that extra sauce on you,
Up your ass.
Jenny? You just
You're
made
into
two
some
points.
weird shit, Jenny.
Yeah.
Why are you gonna fuck everything?
I know we were, just,
Whoa, whoa,
we were
whoa,
trying to have
Chad,
a,
hold
trying
on.
to have a solid conversation about furries
I thought we were
and
still
then
talking about
porn.
porn.
No, we
And then-
definitely stepped into a different realm when Chad decided to bring up, that thing that we can't talk about, but that thing he decided to talk about.
I thought it was legal.
Salvia is legal, bro.
I don't. Fuck. We're gonna take it off YouTube for that. Shut the fuck up. I gotta bleep that again.
They talk about
Can
doing
we cut out all the parts we talk about, like my
Dude,
past?
we've talked about doing
I
acid.
really want that.
This entire episode is just bars and tones.
We've talked about doing acid.
Yeah, we did.
I don't remember.
Yeah, acid house jazz.
I might have a
Yeah,
feeling.
you'd be
That's
surprised.
true. That's true.
We had 18 views on the last episode. I don't know what you're worried about.
At first, I was really concerned about getting laid, and then I realized, oh wait, that's already a
Just,
secondary.
don't share any of this like everybody else does.
I don't
Yeah,
know
Jenny,
what
you're not
he's
doing your
referring
homework.
to.
Moving on. Swiftly.
Moving on. Nitro Brew coffee.
God damn you to
It's
hell.
not that good.
It's good.
You guys had Nitro Brew.
No.
It's not good because they don't put ice in it.
Well,
Well,
Yeah,
here's
drugs
the
in
thing. Here's the thing. That's like a
Then it gets warm and it makes you gag because it's got like a very thick.
cold
gross.
brew coffee it's more potent than caffeine, but it's really cheap and ineffective to make. So the fact that people are capitalizing off selling bottles of cold brew for more than $2 is even a crazy markup. I lived with a barista, someone who used to make cold brew coffee. It's really not difficult. It's not hard. It's actually really easy. It's like diluted coffee, basically.
I thought it was just.
Me and Pat make it.
I thought it was just cold water over coffee grinds, and you just.
It just
let it
takes
soak.
longer. To
Pretty
brew.
much. It takes longer to brew, but it's
It's like tea.
it's more concentrated, I guess.
Yeah, it's more
But-
caffeinated.
Yeah.
People will always buy bean water.
Huh?
People will always buy bean water.
That's true. There's
I love
always a
bean
market for
water.
bean water.
Always.
It's like
They want
You
their
know.
bean water.
How do you drink your coffee, Paul?
I drink my coffee.
Do you have some soy milk in
We're
it?
not
A
sponsored.
little bit of soy. Oh yeah, let me hide that.
You're definitely gonna kill me this episode.
Oh yeah, sorry. I keep hitting the table by accident. I'm sorry.
Every time you do it, I look at your hands and I'm like, I just wish they could explode.
Oh, these hands do explode, baby.
No, that's your penis and it's in between your hands.
No, his actual hands.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, look, that's special.
My
And
hands
his
explode
penis
with it.
also.
It's all right. Anyways, yes, I drink my coffee as normal people do because I'm a normal person.
He's a lizard man in disguise.
Yeah, I don't believe the shit he's
So you
saying.
drink it soy milk and a little bit of sugar?
I don't take sugar
So bean water. and
because
soy.
customer service I receive from my favorite local coffee shops are all the sweetness I need for my day.
Physically painful.
How do you drink your
hurts.
coffee, Jenny?
I'm gonna have bruises. I like a basic bitch.
Like a
Basic
white
bitch.
bitch. Get that extra cream, extra sugar.
I
Extra,
had
extra.
gingerbread cookie coffee.
She
today.
likes her sugar with coffee and cream.
You guys should start drinking it black.
So I keep doing it.
Like your soul? How you like your men?
Stop trying to make us just drink straight bean water. Stop it.
The straight bean water is
Stop it.
healthy. It helps you poop.
You probably do it to save like 2 dimes because you do that.
I get a little more coffee.
Are you happy?
Is that an iPhone?
Huh?
Is that an iPhone?
Maybe. What's it to you?
You have
We
an
can't have you on
iPhone,
this
you
episode.
fucking poser?
Oh no.
We can't
That's
have
not
you on
allowed.
again.
That's not allowed, Paul.
This is
Do
actually.
you really have an iPhone?
This-
No, it's not.
It's a
not.
pixel. I just noticed from the little top
Yeah.
on the back.
I was just checking out my
What time it is?
Bumble.
Because you want to get off this piece of shit? Bumble.
I have a question for you. Can
What?
you guys listen for 1 second?
It's
Focus.
hard.
Can't do that.
So hey, just so we can ignore Chad.
Focus.
just fuck
Yeah,
Chad,
anyway.
you know.
Focus!
Okay.
I hate everything.
Okay.
And including
So,
myself.
you know how we have
Yeah.
constant
Me too.
interactions with the news and all that stuff? Constant contact.
Constant what?
Contact.
Fake news!
Contact with the news. And
Are
all
you
that.
drunk?
Maybe.
You
Do
drink
you remember?
like 8 beers. I hope he's drunk.
Do you remember back in the day in the
No.
90s?
Anyways.
When news came out, we'd have to go home and watch the news and be like, "Oh, that happened today."
I don't remember
No.
that ever. Someone being like, "We have to go home and watch the news now."
Honey, I have to go.
Take my
You
hand.
have to go and watch the
No.
I have
news.
to go.
Do you remember most of the time?
Like leaving Kmart.
We have to
on
go- Oh my
Broadway.
God!
We need to leave Radio
No.
Shack now. We need to go watch.
Back in the
news.
day, you found out your news.
Hang
by
out.
word of mouth
about to
or
get a pizza.
going home and watching
Shit, guys,
TV.
can you pay for this? I have to go home and watch the news.
But wait, what about the news?
Yeah, what?
Guys,
Come on, guys. 5 for 1 second. Why do I
Shit,
do
guys,
this?
the O.J. Simpson trial is on.
Why do
I
I
gotta
do
go.
this?
9/11
the
just
90s.
happened.
9/11 just happened.
Why do I try to do this podcast and try to make insightful
Hey, Chad, guess what?
conversations?
I could
I'm
take
having
my
a conversation with
I
them.
could take my computer home and there'd be no podcast.
All right. What about the news? What about when we used to have to leave Ames early to go
Sorry,
watch
it's not
the
much of a
Ames,
podcast. anyways.
Ames.
It's more like an
Let's go to
podcast.
Almax.
So tell us about why we left.
No,
Kmart.
but remember back in the day?
No.
Can I start this
When there
whole
wasn't
spiel
no
over?
AKs, no afros, Briz, no.
Okay.
Don't
people
do
with
it.
AIDS.
Remember back in the day when you found out news
What are you
by
gonna
word
do,
of mouth
bitch?
or by watching the news or any of that?
Of course. I mean, what else can I say? I
Except
wouldn't be
I
here
love you.
today if it wasn't for.
The news.
Remember back in the day when you used to have to
News.
go word of mouth finding out what band members are this or what happened to that band? You couldn't just find out if Davey Hack was gay.
Well,
or
that
not.
wasn't really on TV at the time. I mean, MTV was gone at that point.
Do you guys think
No.
nowadays
Not usually.
in this
Now
world
I
of
just kinda
information and
disassociate.
knowledge that being able to have constant contact with the news and all that is ruining us and making us more depressed.
I think any social media.
I think
or
any
anything
social
on
media
TV.
platform.
It's not even
But
social media. It's
having-
just constant access to what's going on.
Well,
in the
having
world.
instant access to information, I think, is a powerful tool. But I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's.
Remember
a
the
good thing.
conversations we used to have, being like, "What if this happens?" And now it's like, "Oh, I'm gonna look it up. Oh, it's problem solved."
Yeah, but like I mean, people being able to report certain fucked up things that would normally be blocked by the media that gets viral is kind of
Yeah, you're trying to do
interesting
FEMA over
because, I mean,
Yeah, but it also ruins that it, like, if you do watch the news and you pay attention to any of it, it's generally 80% terrible shit that makes no difference.
It's always been like that.
yeah, totally. But a lot of the mainstream news in general is stories that are controlled and dictated by like corporate channels.
That's
owned
why you
by-
get all your news from Reddit.
Or Abe Lincoln's top hat. Abe Lincoln's top hat on Just Your Average. No, I can't think.
You son of a bitch!
Your last
You're
podcast network.
happening. Mini stroke.
Ted, you need to go to this podcast.
Dying.
You're gonna get sued.
Back one of those little things.
You mean one of the wafer cookies? The nondescript wafer cookies?
It was
Here,
actually
dude.
peyote.
Take my beer.
But yeah, fact of the matter is that, like, I do follow the news to a certain extent, but it's always through Reddit, just due to the fact of, like, it's more distilled and I can understand what I want to see.
Yeah, that's-
Even like Google News, like, it gives me what I want to see.
Yeah, it gives
not
you
just,
more.
You know,
I mean, it is weird that some of it is like sort of like an algorithm. So some of it's kind of weird.
Yeah, but
It's
But
not
like for the
good, though.
most part, you still get like
Because
a
when you
decent
get an
amount of news.
algorithm going, it's not going to give you the outside news. It's only going to give you the stuff that Google thinks you want to know.
Are you
So
saying
when-
the inside scoop?
Google
yeah, but I'd
thinks.
rather have it that
Google
way,
thinks.
to a degree.
You know what's funny? Let's
Google
talk about
knows you
this.
look up for dildos at home.
Do you guys remember when people used to not use Google as a verb?
Yeah, let me Google it.
Isn't that secret? Doesn't that sound weird? It's like you should Google it.
Remember back in the day,
What?
used to be like, let me ask Jeeves that.
Hey, you
Yeah.
remember when
Let me ask
AOL had
Jesus
CDs
that.
and you got hours of internet on the
And
CD?
you used to always throw them at each other.
Yeah. Because you got them for
Um,
free every month. 600 hours of internet for free.
Amazing. Yeah, net zero.
Yup.
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Oh my God,
I may be
Zero.
23, but I grew up in the time when internet was actually dictated by getting
You're
CDs
23?
in the mail.
Yeah, he's a young
He's a little
fuck.
baby.
How old did you think I was?
Dude,
Our
at least
age.
my age.
Sorry, sweet cheeks, I'm a
24.
baby.
He makes me feel like shit
I'm
about
not
myself.
76.
I
When
don't
I
even know
turn
how old
30,
you are,
I'm just
Paul.
gonna cry and call Chris big. I'm so sad.
Paul, do you even know how old I am?
Huh?
Do you even know
Why
how
the
old I am?
fuck do you have
Never mind.
audio on your
Do you even know
laptop?
how old I
It's
am?
dying.
24.
She's 29.
I'm not 29.
She's 26.
20.
I'm not
26.
26.
She's 27.
Damn, no one no.
22?
28. I guess
Three,
your age the
four.
other day.
Her vagina's dusty, so it's got to be over 70. No!
Shit.
You drunk
This guy's
little
asking for
baby?
beers. He's
You
asking
drunk
for
little
wafers.
baby?
When are you going to be able to get that microphone so we can use it?
Christmas time, baby.
Like the 25th?
2 weeks, so
or-
14 days.
Holy shit,
Sure
is it
about that?
14 days
Yeah,
away?
2 weeks till Christmas today.
So let's talk about this. So
Holy
Goldberg is
Yeah, I
in
haven't
Dragon
watched
Ball
shit.
now?
No, it's Gold Frieza.
I meant to say Gold Dust. I fucked that joke up. Sorry, never mind. Forget it. Forget it, guys.
You can touch it if you want.
That's what she said.
You know what it means.
Yeah.
Have you seen, have you seen the Brawley trailers?
Yes, and it looks nuts. Like, it looks like nuts roasting on an open fire nuts. It's cray-cray.
Dude, don't do that. That went way too white girl. We already have one on this episode. We don't need another
Excuse
But he
me.
meant it. It
Girl,
was the
get
only
off
word
his
to
back.
You will not
suffice
dictate what
for
comes
what
out of this
exactly what
mouth.
he meant.
one. Holy shit. Alright. Much as I hate to say it, kids,
Wait, hold on.
especially drunk little baby Chad.
Wait, hold on.
Oh my god, you fucking piece of shit.
Chris, don't talk about yourself like that. You're fine.
No, I'm not. I'm a piece of shit.
You guys
I
wanna-
deserve to die?
Talk about piece of shit.
Cyclical, man. It all comes back around.
Check this shit.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, well,
Is this your porn?
It's
No,
going to be in
you're
the
not, not
theaters?
Yeah.
Have you seen Hill House?
Yeah. Actually, why didn't we cover that?
I really
House?
liked it.
The house
I
was actually
really
good. You know,
liked
the
it.
ending I thought was a
what
little...
is this?
I was glad it ended on a good note. At the same time, I was
They're having
also
a second
bummed
season, though.
Yeah.
that it became less spooky and more drama.
Chad, what are you
But-
talking about second season?
Haunting of Hill House?
What do you mean second season?
Come on with second season.
They are?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a different family.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Hill House on Netflix. It's
There's
based off
a
a book,
horror
but not
show,
really.
Legend of
Haunting
Hill
of Hill
House.
House.
Oh my god, do you
The
love
Haunting
Theo,
I
though?
genuinely don't know
Theo?
what this is, so I'm
Theo?
asking.
Theo? Which one was Theo?
The one with the psychic hands that fucks bridesmaids.
Oh yeah, she's tight.
She's the reason I watched the show.
She's tight. Yeah, me too.
attractive.
So
She's so hot. She looks
yeah,
like
she's
Angelina
pretty hot.
Jolie's little
Josie.
sister.
Angelina.
She's Angelina
She's
Josie.
like Angelina Josie. I swear to God.
Dude, that fucking
She
scene
takes
in
her
the
glove
Jeep.
off and she touches you.
The scene in the
And-
Jeep where the thing comes out and she's like, ah! Then it's like, oh, I haven't been jumped like that in forever. You know what I'm saying?
Is that the scene where she was in the closet with her sister's husband?
No.
That's a good show. It's
That
good.
was a good show.
Hill House is good. The first
was
episode, I was
good.
like, I like it because it's spooky.
Chris,
and
I
I like
almost
how
cried at
it's
the
keep
ending.
track of
It's really good.
movies and TV so I can talk to you about it.
Have you guys seen the new Sabrina?
I want to.
Do you hear
Like
about the
Hats
lawsuit
and
we
Missing.
talked about? $50 million?
No, because he doesn't watch the
Satanic cult?
podcast.
I'm sorry, I missed that. What?
$50 million they had to pay the satanic cult because they used
Yeah,
their
that's
behind
also
thing.
ridiculous. It's also like saying, so all religion is ridiculous.
So I'm going to take this
Satanism
figure
is
that's been
just
out
as
there,
stupid
but
as
we're going to try to
Christianity.
copyright it. So if anybody uses it, we're going to sue them.
Yeah.
What?
That's what happened.
Anyways, yes, the Satanic Church in Detroit sued. I think it was Detroit, right? It's for the
I don't know.
Satanic
But
Temple.
But now they have more money than
sued
they ever had.
Netflix
Oh,
for
yeah.
Sabrina videotaping one scene there or something using the statue because they said that it gave a negative image, which I think is ridiculous because
'Cause you worship
obviously Satanism and the opposite of Christianity is going to be portrayed negatively. It always has been, but I mean,
Remember when
like,
we found the
It's
Satanic
not rainbows
Bible?
and fluffy bunnies.
yeah, clearly no one's like persecuting anyone who follows that religion, but like at the same time, it's like, dude, come on, I'm gonna make fun of Jesus, and I'm also gonna like, I don't
Even
know.
though
I feel like
priests did
people,
a little
you
voice.
should, all religions should be able to be treated the same. They should not be able to sue
Nobody caught that.
anyone for documenting any sort of. Sorry, I'm going off.
No, I understand. You should like this. If there's any negative, like Christianity should have been able to sue everybody in Catholicism.
Like it's an
if
entity.
you're gonna try to be like they're
Comes
making
in
us look
all buff
bad.
and shit. Like
They don't have to make them
Yes.
look bad when the priests are diddling little boys.
I just think it's ridiculous.
I
that
just think
religious
they're a bunch of
institution is
pussies that just wanted some money.
Look, vaginas are pretty tough, so you might want to rephrase that one. Balls are pretty fucking pathetic.
Where did we find that Satanic Bible? Didn't we find that on like the side of the
Stole
road? or
it
something?
from
Really went down a
Newberry
different road.
Comics
I
when
was
they were like
happening.
16.
I was talking about vaginas in chat. They're talking about satanic Bibles.
that's the same thing.
No, I remember we got really into
It's the
it
same
for like a
fucking
week.
thing. It's vagina and satanic
You
Bibles.
actually
not the same
read
thing.
it. I didn't read it.
What are we talking about? What vaginas and what?
Satanic Bibles aren't they the same thing?
Oh yeah, I mean, you know.
Very similar.
You so fucking pathetic. That's the only one you're getting now.
Anyways,
You
yeah,
want another
Sabrina was cool.
Did you watch
it's
the whole
dark.
thing?
I didn't watch the whole thing. Half of it. It's more. It's like a dark take on the Archie. It's not like the Archie comic. It's not like the previous sitcom series, which we're all familiar with as kids.
Google guy.
But it is very interesting.
Drunk baby chat.
There's some cool shit in it. There's really stupid
a
shit.
game title now.
But it starts to make sense and it becomes more interesting. It's dark. It's spooky. It's got some cool shit in it. I would highly recommend it. The acting is good. The writing is good.
No,
totally
the
gonna
problem.
watch it.
I
I'm
watched
totally
the
gonna
first
watch it.
episode. The problem is I need the aunts from the Melissa Joan Hart one.
It takes some getting used to. It's weird, you know, but it is cool.
It's
And that's
different.
the same thing with like Hill House, though. It's like it was based on
It's not like
that
the book,
movie from the
apparently.
'70s. Not like the book or
the movie.
or the movie. But it's a different take on it, and it's cool and somewhat
Yeah.
of a
It's funny.
Like,
Isn't
I
that
don't
Hill
usually
House?
watch TV, but I like it.
Yeah.
Isn't that Hill House?
Yeah.
That's why I brought it up, because that's Theo. She's so hot.
Yeah. There's Theo.
Second episode, she's screwing some Asian girl. That's when it gets
It's true.
intriguing.
It's true.
No, it's just funny.
Me.
Thanks for joining us on Just Your Average Podcast, episode
you.
29. I'm Chad. That's Paul, Jenny, and Christopher.
Suck my dick.
Please.
Christopher Burgers.
I hope. Go check out our Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Like, subscribe, leave some comments because you guys are fucking pathetic
Follow
about
Paul
doing that.
on Tony Hawk Pro Hater on Instagram.
Don't follow my Instagram.
Okay, don't follow his
It's
Instagram.
full
You
of
won't see it on screen.
It's full of handsome selfies of his random hair changes and facial hair
Follow
changes.
Just Your Average Podcast on Twitter or YouTube or whatever other medium they use.
Instagram. that occasional Facebook thing that we don't
Instagram.
use.
Follow them on Instagram and watch the new Sabrina and the new the Legend of Hill House that came out not too long ago. It's
Some
pretty
free,
good.
free press for them. Come on. I'm not getting paid by them.
And have
Love you.
fun being ungrateful and
Bye.
critics.
See you later.